welcome back to the channel. Today, a little bit of a change of plans. Originally it was supposed to be a tournament video, but if you can't tell, not fully back, had a cold for a couple of days, missed the tournament. But thankfully my Tackle Warehouse order came in, so let's check out what I got. So Tackle Warehouse had a buy more, save more event. Wasn't really planning on doing another order until Black Friday time, but pretty much there's a bunch of items they had listed. If you bought so many of them, you got so much percentage off. I think it was like 20, you bought 20 items, you got 45 or 20. So some of the stuff is gonna be used for the fall, some is just summer, and some are just for restocking some different things. And of course, try a few different things. So let's see what we got. Got a little can koozie. These were on sale for like 70 cents or something. You can never have too many can koozies. So, gonna go through everything. Saw these tungsten weights. These are the Spro P Sinkers Black. I got them in 3/16 tungsten. Piece of tungsten with a little where your line goes through. So, assumption these are free rigs. So I got these fairly cheap, so I went ahead and got some. Need more free rig weights anyway. They had some smaller stickers on sale, and I got a new hard hat for work, so brought myself a little metal gray one. I think these were like 90 cents or something. Surprisingly, a Whopper Plopper was part of this sale. It was a Whopper Plopper 110. It's actually the silent version. I didn't know they made a silent Whopper Plopper, so I went ahead and tried one. This is a Blue Blood. I think it looks pretty sweet. Good old 110 size. I think these weigh an ounce. Yeah, 1 ounce, so should be pretty good. We wanted some more just squareable looking wake baits, some smaller, like 1.5, 2.5 size. So they had the Guggen Squad wake banger on there for a fairly cheap price, so I went and grabbed one of those. I think it's like 60 shed or something. Yeah, 60 shed. After getting this in the package, I wish I would have ordered more, but I ordered one of the Mickey Volts in the 3/8. This is called Hilo Cyber Purple. It's sweet. Little 3/8 guy. Now, getting him, I wish I ordered more, because I think that guy is going to be super good. Got a bunch of plastics, so we'll go through all of those. I picked up 2 Zooms. These are the baby brush crawls. I picked them up in green pumpkin blue, and then your traditional issue with brush hog, black and blue sapphire, or black sapphire. So they're all bundled up in the corner. So it's back. But if you've never seen these, they're your normal brush hogs. They threw a couple crawls on there, so it's baby size. Got these for free rigging. Should be pretty cool. I don't know if those crawls really do any action, or they're more for a profile. But like normal Zoom product, I think I got these really cheap. I got them pretty cheap. We'll try them out, see how they do. Don't think this was part of the sale, but I got it for an underspin. This is the Minnow Z, and this is Slam Shady 3-inch. So silver and gold, Lastex, so it's stretchy. But I got some underspins with wire keepers, so I bought them for those. So looks pretty good. Next 3 are also from Z-Man. Next 3 are from Z-Man as well, and I've never seen these before. They are called the Scented series in freshwater. I know they have the scented saltwater, but these freshwater is a scented with Pro-Cure Super Gel. I got the fatties, and I got a scented Finesse TRD. So you can see it on there, that Pro-Cure. It stinks. It kind of smells like Berkeley baits, at least from my initial smell. I do have some power bait here, so we'll see. But this is the fatty. A lot of people said Texas rigging them. I'm also thinking drop shot, but it's called a TW Bruiser. This stuff is all over my hands. Nice little fat profile, green pumpkin, black with some green flake in there. So, but pretty cool little bait. Try it out. And then the other 2 are my Finesse TRDs, and I got them my 2 favorite colors. I got Coppertreuse, you know what Coppertreuse looks like. And then I got Canadian Curl. That's a good springtime color for me as well. Hopefully this scented would help a little bit better, maybe when the water's a little bit dingier, or even those smallmouth being a little pain in the butt. But we want to try these for a while, and they got them. Part of the deal. These are the Z-Man Gremlins. designed by old Brian Latimer. And got him in Bama Bug. It's a pretty cool little brush hog type bait. Once again, got this for a free rig type design. So it's got a green pumpkin side, and then this side's like there's a lot of green flake. So made the most sense color wise for what I can do. But looks pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited for that one. Berkeley Power Bait. This is the Max Sense series, little general. This was like super cheap. I think I got this for like $2.99 or something, $3. Super cheap. I got the little general 2.75 and watermelon, copper, orange, and red. As a staple. Built a lot more confidence this year in browns and oranges. I got fully open it, but you see from the front, it's a really good color. Small jaws will love that. Never heard of this thing before. This is the Kitech Glide Cameron. I hope you say that in the corner. But it's supposed to be like that carry-on mode bait. Anyway, I forgot on top of my head. But if you rig it backwards and when you throw it into cover, it's supposed to glide away from you. So it sounded cool. So I picked up in a confident color, black and blue, of course. But it's just a cool little profile. Doesn't look like it puts a ton of action off. So I'm thinking more summertime for this bait. Man, look how it looks pretty cool in the rig. So I'm guessing from what I'll try and find a video on this. Good old Kitech smell. Body's pretty hard too. Pretty solid body. But I'm assuming is you rig it backwards. I don't know where you start. I don't know. I'll look it up. So I don't know if you rig it like normal in the front or you rig it in the back like a lot of them. But it's pretty cool. It's got like, I think it's gonna have like a little bit, like barely any action to it. But I think that motion for it sliding back into cover, I'm hoping when the summertime comes, I'm hoping that's gonna be a little secret bait. Some more chatterbait trailers. Really like these blade minnows. It's more of a profile thing, not an actual action thing. I like the profile of them. Got blue crawl and black blue green pumpkin. Got these for more of a bluegill profile. And then green pumpkin, black blue, pretty standard for name. So theirs just looks like that one's more green pumpkin in the head. I kind of like that one more. It's got more green pumpkin in the head, black blue in the back. So, but they're all different colors. You know, they're not all exactly the same. You'll see in the Wednesday video, had a really good time out on a chatterbait. No big ones, but really liking that chatter shad. So I went and got a more natural color. This is an electric shad. 3.5 inch again. But once again, on these chatterbaits, I like profile more. I don't throw the spunk shad very often. I just don't do really well with it. But these with the action makes it really see through. Some black and purple flake. So when I get closer to more clean water, I think that one's going to be the more of a deal. They had some of my favorite, or slowly become one of my favorite trailers for my jigs. It's that Shape 108. It's a 3-inch. If anyone you guys who like the Rage Menace on their trailers, this has kind of been my replacement to it. It's got just a slightly, about the same action, but the profile, I think this looks like more like a crawl. I know it really doesn't matter, but it puts off more of a crawl look. Favorite color is green pumpkin, of course, but they didn't have any in the sale, but they had a goat. It was like a black, blue, green pumpkin. You see some in the back. But this one's got a ton of flake. See if you can see in there. A lot of green pumpkin, some black, some darker with some green flake. It looks like it's green and blue flake, but that's the goat. I mean, I really like these little Shape 106, 108s. I say 106 all the time. Really dig those a lot. Started getting some last year and they have slowly became a favorite. Only con is because the body's round. If you want to skip because the body's round, not the best skipping bait in the world. More of a flat bait works, but everything else in the world, that Shape 106 is good. Talking some trailers, Big Bite Baits Sensation. I think it's like their version of a Max Scent. They have in their ram tails, but got these pretty cheap as well, so I want to try them out. I like some of the Big Bite stuff. I got them in green pumpkin, tilapia, and bully. More of that flatter action, more of a chunk, but it's got these longer crawls. And then you see, I don't know if you leave these as this and they put more of a basic action. If you rip them apart, it gives you more of a twirling action. But those look kind of cool. Want to try them out. But of course, that was straight green pumpkin. I also got it in tilapia. If you know about tilapia, I really dig that a lot for shallow water for those mimicking a bluegill. And then bully is green pumpkin, some purple flake on top, and on the bottom is all chartreuse. So I got those for more, maybe the smallmouth, and see if they would like that more. Okay. Got a couple underspins. One's kind of like an underspin, but they had cool bait stuff. Discounted, pretty cheap as well. This is the Black Silver Blade 1/8 ounce. So got a little baby guy there. It's got a 1/0 hook. Got this for the Z-Man stuff. Got a couple of the Z-Man swim baits. But this stuff works pretty well. That blade turns without like any motion, so that's my favorite part about it. I just wish it wasn't a wire keeper, but works good for the Z-Man products. And a good old shout out to Debo. He's been talking about these for a while, and I finally picked one up. It's the first gen top spin. He's talking about how this has been like his spinner bait underspin replacement is mainly this guy. So decided to try one out. It's a 3/0 hook with a 1/4 ounce weight. It's got a double guard on there. Probably throw a Largo shad on the back of that and go have fun with it. But pretty excited for that guy. He's been talking about these a lot, so pretty excited to try that out. And we're getting really close for me to go back out and try and fish for some crappie. So I got some of these 6 cents Picasso underspins, 1/8 ounce each. I got them platinum white and probe minnow, which are two of my favorite colors anyway. So pretty cool little underspin design. I hate kind of how the packaging is so big, but it does give you 4 extra ones, and the same for platinum white. So this is more like dirtier water, cleaner water pretty much. So last thing, kind of cool. I've seen these a while, and then they were on sale for a couple bucks. I decided to try them. These are hook keepers. So this is their standard hook keeper from G-Nish, maybe say it. These just connect to your reel. I put on both on my reel, so I'll show you. So this is the normal one in the orange package, and they also make a drop shot one. So I had no Texas rig set up, so I went ahead and just used my stupid tube as a example. So you see, it's really hard, but there's a screw right here, right where where you unscrew your reel. You undo that screw and you hook it. You pretty much put that through the hole, like you saw. There's a hole. So you screw it through the hole, and you just tighten it back down. You just line up. You can angle this if you want, but it sits right there. So it's out of your way, because you know not all rods come with hook keepers you like Dobbins. They only rock this little oval one. So you have a pre-made Texas rig, kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll use my stupid tube as an example. So let's say you had this Texpose ready to go. You have your back loop. You can just fish the back loop on. So now your back loop, now your reel is, your bait's on there. Or let's say you're fishing a jig. So now you got your hook out. You can just take it and loop on there as well. So this can be used for any boat. Technically, if I'm running a jig, you can use this, your original one as well. But there is some rods that don't come with hook keepers. So this is a cheap option to add a hook keeper to your reel. And honestly, I've kind of dig these being on reels, because Luz started putting those on some of their reels, and I kind of really dig this being on the reel. So, but we'll see how it goes. I think they're going to work out just fine. And then, like I said, they came out with a drop shot one. So you guys know I've been throwing this around the last couple weeks. Is my drop shot power shot rod. And you can see I have my weight on there. So same thing as the other one, same exact technique. So you can see it's got more of a loop in there, but same concept. But now you just take your line off of your drop shot, you just drop it on in there. So now your drop shot's hung up. So before, I was just hanging my drop shot weight inside my reel. So now it's just sitting right there, and I just release some tension. So I only got one of the drop shots because it's the only drop shot bait caster I run. And I picked up 5 of these. I'm gonna just play them around with them. Throw them a couple of rods that I do run some Texas rigs on once in a while, just give myself an extra hook keeper. But the nice thing is, if it gets in my way, I can just loosen up a little bit and I can bend it down and I can pretty much tuck it up in my reel. So if I don't want to use it, I can tuck it away. It's out of my way. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But that's what I got from the Buy More and Save More event from Tackle Warehouse. Pretty cool little sale. They had some rods and reels, but they didn't have anything I really wanted that was in stock. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I got 2 more weeks of technically tournaments left. I got one this next weekend, which is the championship for Cincinnati Bass League. And then the following week, I got a qualifier for the USA Bass in tournaments. So we'll see how we do the next 2 weeks. After that, we have no more tournaments this season. So start doing some more free fishing, probably get into crappie fishing, do some creek fishing, blah, blah, blah. But if you'd like to support the business that support me, all their contact information will be in the description. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.